Hey. She go back to sleep. Hey. I need to make sure Ava's good. I thought she went in the sun. Avery! Hey y'all, I'm gonna try this one more time. I done been to TikTok. I'm done with that. Let's see how we do over here. How y'all doing? I wanna go outside. But I can't get Avery to respond to me. Avery! Bird! When I'm with you, I fall deeper in love swinging. Oh. Hey y'all, it's time for me to take a nap. I'm tired, mama. I'm gonna talk to y'all about a few things. I had came on here earlier and they didn't open me up at all. I had 30-something people on here, so I went on over there and sold some of my pots. This pot is selling so quick because it is a good pot. So I went over there and I sold the top width. And I got a couple of sales. Instead of waiting around to see if they're going to send out the notifications that people have signed up for versus keep taking the notifications away. I don't really know. Hey, happy Friday, Miss Annie Joyce. Y'all, one of a beautiful thing happened. Somebody came through my live and just blessed me, and I wasn't prepared. I prayed. I've been asking God to send me some help, but it just was unexpected. Unexpected blessings. Hey, Jeanette MacArthur. It's just unexpected blessings, and I just got overwhelmed and cried because I know God is hearing me, and I know He's on His way. Hey, Miss Etna Speak. You bought yours? Yeah. Yeah, some more. I sold some more today. Hey, Riri James. I'm just giving it a few more minutes for people to come in. We're going to talk about some little black history and what's going on. Tell you a little more black history on New Orleans. What's up, pretty Kiki? I'm doing okay. I ate half that sandwich. I'm done. What's up, Dr. Kimberly Reed? Can I go get in the bed, y'all? Can I talk to y'all from my bed? I ain't gonna do it. I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay. Thank you for that advice, though. She said create an email list. Like I used to have a patrons list and stuff when I did my selling real estate. I had me a email list for new things for my clients. In real estate, I used to do that. My database. Y'all know I'm going through something in my body. But I was trying to sit up and be cute. But I can talk to y'all better if y'all let me go to bed. What's up, Miss Kalita C. Diane? Thank you for helping me today. All right. Y'all said I can go? When I'm with... I'll get Avery to get me something else to drink while I'm back there. I'll go ahead and get me some ice. You just waking up? What Avery do? Was your food okay? You didn't like it? Put it in the microwave. You eat when you feel like it. You like me. I put mine in there too. You can come back to it, right? You know how to warm it up? Give me a little ice. Just ice in my container. I don't care if y'all lay around or nothing. I just want y'all to get y'all back. Huh?
There's water.
I said put me ice.
Oh.
I just need y'all to get your baths out the way, okay? And I need dirty clothes to wash. So I can wash them up so you, when you go home, you take them back home clean. So if you want to take off your bra, your everything, you know what I'm saying? And let me clean it up. Shut up, Laura. I got on something cute today. Let me show it to you. Command your day, Sandra Streeter. Let me show it to you. Y'all see that boom? Bounce it. Bounce. Bounce. Cause when I'm with you, I fall deeper and lost when you. It's got pockets. Ain't it the cutest little jumper? Thank you, my Nuka Buka. We're gonna talk a little bit. Hey, Miss Dolly Rogers. I wanted to be outside. You know how, like right now, I could go sit outside, sit up under my shed. Here's the situation. Who gonna get me back up? I want to go outside and sit down under the shed and talk to y'all. What did you say? How you doing, Tracy? I don't know how to make you get them. If they don't give them to you, Miss Yvonne, I can't. Melody Crawford, what's kicking, chicken? I don't know, Melody. I begins to go to Bloomfield, but I think I ordered this. I can't remember where I got this one from. But Melody, I could try you on another one by Nuki. I'm gonna show you where you can go get your bad one at. Hold on. I have an orange one on my page, but I ain't made a video. I'm gonna step out of this. Nuki! Look in my room. It's a bag that's got a blue jumper in it. It's already in the bag. It's still in the bag like you're going by the bathroom door. Bring it to me. I'm gonna try you on another. I like this one too. You see how easy I can get out of this? You could take this and you could put the straps in. And you could be like, when I'm with you, I fall deeper and love swinging. I'm going to try on another one that I know where you can get it from. I'm not going to try it on in front of Greg. I'm going to step off to the side and show it to you. It's this one right here. I'm going to show you how it fits. I haven't even made it. I only took a picture of the orange one. This comes from Bloom Chick. Right? But I want you to know that it's nice and it fit good. And it run big. This runs big. So make sure you get it smaller. If you don't want like the you see what I'm saying? But I'll try it on for you. And then I'll go lay down. Hold on, take this closer. Hold on. It won't take me but a minute. I'm going to pull off one and put on another. Can y'all see me? I don't want y'all to be able to see me in no reflection. So hold on one second. We get out the side of anything that's a reflector. Come in, Nuki, and pull this off my ankles. You're not helping me. Oh, no, come hurry. I gotta try this on real quick. It's because of my shoe. That one I just got up, got rubber on the bottom. I just need you to take the pants off the shoe. Yeah. Dang, yeah, I'm on, huh? I'm gonna quit calling you every minute. If you do me one more favor, on your way back there, just take my water to the bedroom. Okay, here I come, y'all. I'm putting on another jumper. I'm working with a muscle. Hold on. Here as I come. Here I go, there I go, there I go. This is from Bloom Chick. All right? Bloom Chick. I don't know what I didn't do. So, look it up. And this is a good size. Bloom Chick. I was probably gonna wear this tomorrow or something. But this is Bloom Chick. And they long. It's kind of long. I had an orange one on. This is Bloom Chick. It's in my TikTok shop. It's in my TikTok shop. I got a picture of me standing in an orange one of these on my TikTok shop. So, these come from TikTok. I haven't made a video. These are TikTok. If you are thinking about content creating, if you're thinking about doing this, start on TikTok. TikTok, you can grow on TikTok. You got adjustable straps to this too. But you can grow on TikTok. You can grow on TikTok faster than you can grow over here. Bloom Chick clothing is a true plus size. Go up to 6X, a size 30. Some places you can get a 32. Don't worry about it, Deacon Calvin. It's free. They sent it to me. Because of the orange one, some people start buying it. Yes, it is too big. But it's comfortable, y'all, and it's free. Right? They did. They sent me one too big. It is. I agree. I know it could be. I could take this much room off of him. See my smiley face just a little bit. That's how much room I got. But sometimes too, you just got something that you can throw on and go somewhere and look decent. You know. So you can get. This is a plus size place. Some of your stuff, like some of the things that I buy. And they say 3X, you have to watch them. Because a 3X in China, or a 5X, a 3X in China is a size 16. 5X in China is a 22. So those are not real plus size. But Bloom Chick is a plus size store. And this was very affordable. And it's jumpers are in. Even jumper dresses, like overall dresses, they are in stock. We're finna get ready to talk. I got a good Black history lesson. Also, we're going to talk about the fact about Texas. We're going to also talk about 47 been accused of going with a 35-year-old girl at the White House. And they done found the text messages. Allegedly. We're going to talk about the fact that his little state fair that he had, it went down the hill because all the ice cream melted. Y'all got me moving. Y'all got old girl moving. When I'm with you, I fall deeper and love swinging. I still be trying. Even though I can't feel this foot. So I need to, well, I'll change out of this when I get back there. But this is good to get. We're finna get ready to go back there. I got a lot of things to talk to you about. And I'm gonna just put on a boo-boo so I can get in the bedroom. Go to bed. I know it. I'm gonna go. We're gonna go. Y'all gonna come on back here. I'm gonna change one more time for y'all. Huh? But what about the girl they found? I don't know nothing about it. Y'all can't come tell me everything without me knowing it. Tell me what you want me to know. I do research on it. I ain't heard about it. Dick and Calvin ain't mentioned nothing about no girl hanging.
This one ain't dirty, but it got chalk on it from color.
Take your clothes you got on, your bra, everything. Put it in the washing machine and I'm going to wash it out. You ain't going nowhere right now. You chilling in your bedroom. When you get it all out, just come put it in here. Even if you wrap your towel around you before you get in the shower, okay? They're going this way. Well, let's talk about Texas. See, I hadn't heard nothing about Florida and this girl. I hadn't heard nothing about it. So the 35-year-old girl is an aide at the White House. He put in a text message that other than his wife and kids, that she loved him more than anything, and that if something should happen to him in his presidency, she would stick by him. She got called out by one of the cabinet members, his cabinet members, because of her, I guess, communication with him. Because, you know, everything is trackable. You know, they done tracked a lot of stuff. Like, for instance, a judge done ruled in favor of Epsom salt files. So Katie Fain sued Todd Blanche, and she won in court. And now they got to answer why they redacted some of the stuff out of the Epsom salt files. So that is a win-win, because, you know, it was going to only be so much longer that they said about some aliens. Okay? Because it ain't no aliens, people. The next thing is Texas. The state of Texas. Well, they got a giraffe that's missing. I don't know how a giraffe can be missing. But the giraffe has been missing for a week. It escaped from its enclosure. They got the giraffe. Who else? Maybe I need to sit right here. The giraffe is missing. Nah, yeah. Maybe I sit right here for a minute. And now they saying that a bunch of bees escaped. A truck fell over. And a bunch of bees escaped. And they told the Texan people to stay in the house. Well, the screwworm is just eating up. Canada said Texas can't get them nothing out of there. They don't want no beef. I'm in the dining room now. They don't want no beef from the United States of this here America. Then Texas has said it is going to mandate that all their children, the school districts, is required for the kids to read the Bible. Now, whether y'all like it or not, this is not a Christian country. This is a country that had Christians, which reminded me of, from the European standpoint, of Christianity, when they took our Bible. Anyone rejected it. Anyone rejected it. That means the European people, as well as when it came here to America, you could be beheaded. Honey, you're going to be like John the Baptist. Honey, you're going to be hung upside down like Peter. The Rob Paul, and all of them died and all. So now you're forcing other people with other different religious beliefs, children, to have to read what the Europeans call the Holy Bible. Do I believe that there is a Bible that was left for us? I do. But I believe that the original transcript was touched. And I believe they took out stuff that God is letting us know through him. We can have it. I'm going to walk onto my bedroom. Just took a little pit stop. Nuki, do me. That's right. Put it on there now. Yeah, there you go. I'm going to get her clothes started. You got anything else dirty? What about what you wore the other day? Or what you want walk with, huh? What you want walking in? Avery! Tell Avery to give me some dirty clothes of hers up so I can make a load. I hate to watch a small load of clothes. Y'all like that too? So listen, I got some more stuff to tell y'all. I'm just getting started.
She's sleeping.
Wake her up. I need them clothes, her hamper, so I can put her clothes on. Nuki, give me her hamper. The maggots had went after the pastor in Louisiana that slapped them. No. Let me tell you what happened with that man. That man I'm not saying that preacher should have beat that guy up. But y'all don't understand. You have to go back and watch the interview. And it was a black man that got that preacher out of jail. So basically, it was white people that was living across the street from a church that has blacks and Hispanics and whites in. And every week, when black people and Hispanics were going in that church, the white people that was racist across the street was calling them racial names and racial slurs. And they ignored them. And the pastor was sitting outside working on one of their buses. They have a bus ministry where they go and pick people up and bring the kids to church and take people home. And the man hollered out to him, I'm going to ape your wife and your grandchildren. And then when you're gone on one of your ministries, I am going to unalive. It's only so much as a Christian you can take. And then he asked him, and what you gonna do about it? Now they've been putting up with this tyrant for I don't know how long. But when you tell a man, a real man, not no man that don't care about his family, but one that does, that stands on principles of taking care of your family. That's why I told y'all that time, I wish somebody would run to this door. You will run. But when you put foot on my property, I got right to defend myself, and my husband will defend us to the utmost. And he's got weapons that can be formed against you, and they can prosper. They will work. No, it ain't just about the 8-year-old girl he threatened. No, that is not why he did it. He has a whole interview with the news. He did it because the man threatened to unalive his whole family. Got nothing to do with no black girl. He already indicated that they make racial slurs, and he put a whipping on it. And he went to jail. And a black man bailed him out. And he said he did it to let this man know, you gone too far. I'm not going to play with you as it pertains to my family. And it comes out of his mouth clearly exactly what the man said to him. He was out there working on the church bus. He is got an interview. He said it out of his own mouth. I wasn't bothering this man. He picked my members all the time. And then he said, when I'm going to do this to your wife and your grandchildren, and when you leave, I'm going to unalive your whole family. Hey, I don't care why y'all Christians act like y'all superhuman. That thing resonated. And he let him know, I will go to jail for mine. And he whipped him. He got a little us in him. Or he got a little country in him. That's why he did it. In his interview, he ain't talked about no little 8-year-old black girl or nothing. He ain't talked about none of that. They asked that man, why did you do what you did? And he explained it. He says, we overlooked this man as he picks at the members because my church is a mixed race church. I got whites, I got Hispanics, and I got blacks, and any other nationality that wants to come is welcome. Him and a group of his men were working on the van. It was a van that needed servicing and he said they live across the street. They don't bother these people. So let's get back on what we was talking about. So Katie Fane sues Todd Blanche and she wins. And now they got to tell why they extracted some of the things from the Epstein files. They got to give some answers. Also, congratulations to this black judge who blocked permanently the ability for 4547 to try to change and say that we got to have certain identity to vote, and to say that we can't do mail-in votes, and to say that a woman whose name changes from her birth certificate to her marriage certificate and to her social security can't vote. That's out the window, because that would have took women out of the voting reign. So that is signed, sealed, and delivered, and said that he couldn't undo it. It's so much going on in this world. It's so much being revealed, and people are getting so much stress and pressure. The economy is down. Groceries are high. Gas is high. And your leader, your cult leader, says he loves inflation. Well, Clyde, let's talk about this. Y'all, Clyde done messed around and died. The record producer. He done left $870 million here. And all that money belongs to the people that he did wrong. All that money belongs to, like how he did Marvin Gaye after he bought Motown. How he did Whitney Houston after she drowned in a tub. He told them he was in a party at the same hotel. She was there at his party. And he told them to continue to go ahead and have the party. But you love Whitney so much. You didn't tell the people to go home because it was an emergency. Or what you did to Michael Jackson. Or what you did to Prince. So that $870 million. Yeah, I still sell cakes. Email me, mamascomfortcooking@gmail.com. What's up, catering my way? Mamas, M-A-M-A-S, comfortcooking @gmail.com. M-A-M-A-S, mamas, comfortcooking@gmail.com. I do sell cakes when people want to support me. That's why they tell you the music industry is so bad. Let me tell you black people something. I wish you quit putting each other down. I seen a black lady try to tell that Obama's museum looked like a Muslim chapel and that the Muslims gave him the money, allegedly, and that he put it on the south side because there is a strong Muslim presence on that side. Y'all can't make everybody be Christians. That's when you start controlling people. That's why I don't approve of Texas making these children read the Bible. Some of y'all don't even make y'all own kids read the Bible. And y'all believe. Oh, I arched my eyebrows good this morning. Willie, you see them eyebrows and that razor line I did when I was on the phone with you this morning? You see it, Willie? Willie was on the phone with me. He got quiet, so I went mess my eyebrows up. I put a whooping on him. You can't make nobody. God don't make you. God don't make you be a Christian. If God wanted everybody to believe the same way. I did that dinner with Willie. Willie said, oh, he got quiet. I said, let me be quiet while I arch him. He got quiet too, honey. He said, Auntie can't mess them eyes up. God don't make us be one faith, one religion, and one baptism. You ain't gonna find it. If God wanted everybody to believe in his son, I believe in his son. That's what I believe. But how you gonna tell a Muslim they wrong? How you gonna tell an Islamic person they're wrong? How you gonna tell people that study Judaism? Or you ain't messing with these Chinese folks. You ain't messing with the Asian persuasion. You ain't making them put their Buddha in a bag and they lucky green frog. So why y'all keep messing with them Somalia people? And you notice it was a Somalian referee that he sent back to Africa. All them other people that came from other parts of Africa, he wouldn't let the Somalian referee come during the FIFA World Cup. That's hate. And it's and what I don't understand, that's a religious hate. You got all these other people. You even got atheists. But now all of a sudden, only a certain religious group, Muslims, are getting treated like dirt. That's why people don't want to believe first and foremost. That's where you're getting your answer from. First and the foremost. Don't nobody have no confidence in a country that's forcing them. That's the same way when you went to Dubai. When that lady talked back to that man, she drove an 18-wheeler and when she talked back to and she got put in jail. Or when a basketball player was overseas where they don't believe in vaping. Well, I tell you what about it, Vertella. She said, what about separation of state and faith, I believe, in the Constitution? Separation of state and church? They get ready to come into church. If they start controlling state by state, you're going to lose less control. You already can't do nothing with your body as a woman, and you voted for it. You let them conservatives make you think if you voted for a leader that believed in abortions, that you was going to have one. All the things that you look for in a leader, their own belief messed you up. And now we got the heartbeat bill in Georgia. If the baby gets a heartbeat, the fetus, even if it's a faint one, and it could have been your pulse, you're going to go to prison. There was a black lady in Atlanta, Georgia. And she took the morning after. And she took something, pain pill or something. And she went to the doctor because she was feeling funny. She went to the emergency room. And she told them what she did. They called the police. And they arrested her. She wasn't even 6 weeks pregnant. But they swore they heard a heartbeat. They're trying to say it wasn't a heartbeat. They're trying to say if fetus don't have a heartbeat that soon. It's still a blood clot. She wasn't 2-3 months. But just to prove a point, a black person finna be the monkey in the circus. So now if they pass this in Texas, then all them children gotta have and gotta read the Bible. Nuke, make sure you got everything, anything else I can watch now. I'm trying to get a full load. All you gotta do is put on one of Avery's shirts. Okay, Riri, just email me. You know the procedure. Email me at mamascomfortcooking@gmail.com. I'm in my history lesson right now. Just tell me what kind of cake you want. Y'all know how to do it. So, what's next? We got the heartbeat. Now Texas is saying your children got to read the Bible. Okay, let's go on and skip, because y'all ain't talking to me. Y'all don't care until it comes to your town. Some of y'all don't care because y'all saying I ain't got kids in school. But what about the kids that are in school? Baby, you can't. God wants you to come free will. God wants you to come as you are, Kim God. He wants you to come because you want. He wants you to study to show yourself approved. Everybody ain't going to be no Christian. And Christians don't even think alike. I'm a Trinitarian and Kim God is a Jesus only. Catholics is under Christianity. Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is under Christianity. What Presbyterian people? What? Yeah, this was some stuff, some Christmas stuff I didn't finish putting up. Hey, Samuel Hunt. So let me tell you something about New Orleans. Get your history book out. I love New Orleans. New Orleans is a floating city. It's a blessing. It's nothing but marsh. It's nothing but marsh. They built New Orleans up. And they could only build it up so much. That's why it's below sea level. New Orleans is surrounded around water. But I'm just going to tell you a quick story. No, they said they could read they got to read the Bible. Well, there's certain parts of it because of the curriculum. They don't have to read the Bible. Like, you only get 180 days of school. Now, if you send your child to a Christian school, that's different. But forcing someone's child that don't believe, it don't matter if it's parts of the Bible. If they don't believe the way we believe, why do they have to? That would be like somebody saying, you got to read the Holy Quran. You know, the Mormons put their Bibles in every hotel. You know, the Mormons put a Bible in the hotels you be hunching in. God give us free will. And when we study the Bible, I love you. Yes, I do. Whoever that is. I love you too, Miss Sylvia Hazelwood. You shouldn't be Trisha Wells. Texas is tripping. Texas is sundown town. Yeah, they put it in there and mess up your hunch. You just get to... You look over there. Here go the Latter-day Saints book. You nod your head like this. And here go the book. The Bible. Good God Almighty. And you creeping. And the Latter-day Saints done left a Bible right by your bed. And it's blue or red. I don't have no problem if it was my children. Because I'm a Christian. But everybody, this is not a Christian country. This is a country that happens to have some Christians in it. Hey, Dandelion. You just like this. Like Deacon Calvin when he had them girls in the... This is Deacon Calvin. This is the Latter-day Saints book. This is Deacon Calvin. Oh, Lord. Especially when you was like me. I used to have a conscience. I used to be like, oh, God, just see me. He just seen my naked butt. Oh, my God. We can't keep doing this. They just mess it up for you, baby. The Latter-day Saints get you while you getting got. The Latter-day Saints say, get her watch. Oh, no. Oh, Deacon Calvin got caught. See what I'm saying? So, they got you good. They left their little Bible right there by the side of the mattress. And be always on the side I be on, too. That's what I don't like. Why you could have been on his side to get him a conscience? Be on my side of the mattress. Oh, spotted up mattress. That's another thing before I get into talking about New Orleans, because I like the history of the whole state of Louisiana. Not just New Orleans, but the whole entire state, the Louisiana Purchase, fascinates me. I just love it. It's a spiritual state. They believe in honoring the spirits. If Mississippi River backs up, then Baton Rouge would be a swamp. And the next time them levees break, we gonna levy on out of there and get them that marshland back. And y'all gonna have to, if y'all gonna come our way, y'all can't be so violent. Cause you know, down at TCCH, Road, ain't nobody got no time for all of Louisiana, cause them Louisianan people, them New Orleans ones, they's crazy, baby. And you women get to hear them men talk about, what's up with your name, baby? What's your name, baby? And it just drives us cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. But you got to know what you're doing. But it got some good history. So when I was trying to figure out what's some of the oldest things we got here in America, one of the oldest trading posts is located in New Orleans. It's called the French Market. Yeah. It was founded in 1791. But let's go back. Because remember, we were talking about trying to find out what kind of Indians. The I can't say it. It got a T in front of it. And the T is silent. And the French named this. That's from the French persuasion, which the Indians should have named it. Because the Indian market was in the 1678. And the Indian, which is now the French market, it should have been the Indian because that's where they traded. They had it first. Our Indians had to go through a lot. By the 18th century, when they were immersed and were told to give their land up, sign it off, or get your head chopped off. So the Indian trade market, which was the French market, is the oldest market in the United States of America. Way over 200 and something years old. Now, it was the trading place, commerce, and stuff like that. Now they've got it open up. They got dining restaurants. Even the first black mayor, Dutch Morel, opened up a walking trail inside of the French market called Dutch Alley. He opened it in 1986 and it's still there to this day. Now, they done said that some of the best food you can eat when you get to New Orleans is underneath that bridge. Chapatoulousa. I can say it like that. Chapatoulousa. Don't go down Chapatoulousa Street to that Walmart. Baby, they said go to Target before you become the target. But don't go down Chapatoulousa. That's the wrong Walmart to stop at. Did you know some of the most New Orleans don't have a lot of influencers out of there? Because they done unalive their own influencers. It was one influencer that went back home for Thanksgiving. He was in the store, took his grandma to the store, and he was in the parking lot waiting for her to come out, and somebody, a stray bullet, unalived him. Chapatoulas. And unalived him. And he had a fascinating up and rising career telling everybody about New Orleans. And he was just home for Thanksgiving. New Orleans ain't nowhere to play with. New Orleans have an amazing combination of people there. New Orleans have Indians. New Orleans have Creole, which is the French. That's where you get your French quarters. New Orleans, you can stand there. Someone had a video, and they were standing somewhere where they lived. And you could see the ship passing. The ship was higher than they were. They had to do the camera upward because the ship was up high and they were down low. And they say you can walk up to the Mississippi, what's that thing? Barriers. And you can see just how below sea level. Chapatoulouse, I don't know. Boogie, that was his name, Boogie. His name was Boogie. Yeah, they said he was home and said he lived in California and said he just came home for Thanksgiving and took his grandma to the store and he was unalive. Underneath the bridge. They say some of the best food you can eat. They say people went for that Keith Lee tasting and they found out that the real food, after they spent all that money to go to a tasting. Y'all thought I spent a lot of money. People spent $400 and something to get a taste of food. And then they still had to pay for some of it if they wanted more. And they had to go to for Keith Lee. He wasn't even the one cooking the food. It was just who he recommended. But the lady said when they left out of the Keith Lee stuff, now they said what paid for it was when they had a little singing that was going on. They said the singing is why they feel like they got their money worth. I think they had Kurt Franklin and somebody else, and they said it was worth it. He made it worth it. But baby, other than that, they said that food wasn't hitting until you went up under the bridge. And when they went up under the bridge, they had loaded, oh my God, I saw that food. They had loaded nachos, baby. They had chicken going, hot wings, baby, they had everything. They had everything. Do you have your camera off, Miss Tracy? You can't see me, Penny Young? Y'all can't see me? Y'all can't see me? Go out and come back in, Penny. Can y'all see me? Y'all not responding? Penny, you got to go out and come back in. You the only one. Leave my page and come back and find me. Okay, I need somebody to tell me what county and what state you live in. I just need to check real quick. I'm going to tell you the Indians that live there. Okay, I'm going to put did you give me your bra? It's in there? You got on another? You sure it ain't nothing else I can wash out your bag? Okay, I'm finna start it. What you want? You okay? You need some Pepto-Bismol? I'll give you some Chewies. Ask Avery where them Chewy Peptos at. Wake her up and tell her your stomach hurt. No, I have to have the county. The county and the state. And I'm going to show you what I did yesterday. All right. You see and hear me good, Miss Samuel? Y'all ain't following directions today. The county you live in, your county, and your state. You got to tell me which one is the county and which one is the state. Thank you. I do Margaret. Margaret got it right. Let me do Margaret. Hold on. Let me see. Margaret, did I just lose you? I seen Margaret had a... Okay. I'm going to tell you what Indians live there. In the 18th century, what Indians lived in Lenoir County, North Carolina?
In the 18th century, the area of present-day Lenoir County, North Carolina, was home to the Nuseok, also known as Neuse, and the Tuscarora. The Nuseok lived along the Neuse River, while the Tuscarora, a powerful Iroquoian-speaking group, also inhabited the region. though they were later forced to relocate after the Tuscarora War.
What is a... Yeah, take you to it now. Let me do Indian River County, Florida. What Indians in the 18th century lived in Indian River County in Florida?
In the 18th century, the area of Indian River County was home to the AIS people, also spelled AYS. The Spanish named the area and the river El Rio de Ayes because the AIS were dominant there.
So you know the name of your river? So you were settled by the Spanish. El Rodeo, AIS. That's fascinating. I want to try another Florida one. Hold on. What Indians resided in Pike County? In the 18th century, what Indians resided in Pike County in Alabama?
In the 18th century, the area that is now Pike County, Alabama, belonged to the Muskogee, also known as the Creek Confederacy. Various Creek tribes and refugee groups lived there, especially along the Pea and Conecuh rivers, where they hunted.
See, some of y'all living on reservations. Some of y'all living on reservations. I'm trying to get to a point. In the 1800s, what type of Indians lived in Dallas County, Selma, Alabama?
In the early 1800s, the main Native Americans in Dallas County, Alabama, were the Muskogee, also known as Creek. They were part of the Muskogean-speaking group and were the dominant tribe settlers encountered in the area.
So, from Georgia, you had Cherokee, Creek, and Muskogee. And they would run down that line into Alabama. They would run to certain parts and up toward Tennessee and North Carolina. So it was the same trail of tears. Do y'all understand that? It was the same trail of tears. Let me see. Southampton County, Virginia. Now, I don't know about those, but we're going to find out. Everybody, we were here first is what I'm trying to get to. In the 18th century, what Indians lived in Southampton County in Virginia?
In Southampton County, Virginia, during the 18th century, the main indigenous people were the Cherenhaka, also known as the Nottoway Indian tribe. Neighboring tribes, such as the Weyanoke and Nansemond, also shared towns with them by the late 17th century.
See, what happened was, I say in the 18th because they pushed all of us out. Around 1832, 1836, they started making the Indians sign their stuff away. And some of these names, unless you live in that area, you never would have heard Cook County, Illinois. In the 18th century, 1800, what Indians lived in Cook County, Illinois?
In the early 1800s, the main indigenous groups in Cook County, Illinois were the Potawatomi, Ojibwe, and Odawa, also known as the Council of the Three Fires. Other tribes like the Miami, Kickapoo, and Ho-Chunk also used the area for trade.
That's what Cherie is. Cherie is a Ho-Chunk. And that's why she gets as much as she gets from them. Her grandfather founded the Ho-Chunk Nation. And had she not got somewhere on TikTok and changed up on me, I would have had her on here talking to y'all. Cherie is a direct descendant of Ho-Chunk. And I think they are in Massachusetts. Let me ask them. Where is the Indians, the Ho-Chunks, located?
The Ho-Chunk people, also known as the Winnebago, are now two federally recognized tribes. The Ho-Chunk Nation of Wisconsin is headquartered in Black River Falls, Wisconsin, with communities across the state and some lands in northern Illinois. The Winnebago tribe of Nebraska is located on the Winnebago Reservation in Nebraska, extending into western Iowa.
She's in Wisconsin. That's where her grandfather and her granddaddy started the tribes. So Cherie is a Ho-Chunk Nation of Wisconsin. The headquarters is Black River Falls, Wisconsin. And it's their traditional ancestral homeland. Listen, they're not on a single reservation, but they have a community. Wisconsin with trust land in Adams, Clark, Crawfield, Dan, Clare, Jackson, Warren, and La Crosse, Marathon, and Monroe counties, and whole land in northern Illinois. Let me tell y'all something. Her granddaddy founded the Ho-Chunk Nation. Her daddy founded it. Harrison County, Mississippi. In the 1800s, what Indians lived in Harrison County, Mississippi?
In Harrison County, Mississippi, during the 1800s, the Choctaw, Biloxi, and Pascagoula tribes lived there. Although many were moved, some Choctaw communities stayed in South Mississippi.
Choctaw. And what I loved about the lady that asked me about Illinois, it said y'all was known to have the 3 fires. That was interesting to me. It called y'all 3 fire. Was that Cook County, Illinois? It said it was 3 fire. I want to hear that again. In the 1800s, what Indians were in Cook County, Illinois?
In the early 1800s, Cook County was mainly home to the Potawatomi, Odawa, and Ojibwe peoples, also known as the Council of 3 Fires. Other tribes that visited, traded, or lived in the area included the Miami, Ho-Chunk, Sauk, and Meskwaki.
You was the 3 Fire Council, girl. Y'all had the council up there. What is the council? What is the Indian Council? What is the 3 Fire Indian Council in the 1800s?
The Council of 3 Fires, also known as the 3 Fires Confederacy, was a long-standing alliance. It consisted of the Ojibwe, Odawa, and Potawatomi nations, who were all closely related, Algonquian-speaking people. This group acted as a unified political, military, and cultural network.
So basically, y'all had an alliance. That's all right. There was alliances. Y'all had it. Just like we had friends and allies. Y'all had a council. I like that. I like it how you do it like third. Whew. Isn't that interesting? Essex County. In the 1800s in Essex County, New Jersey, what Indians lived in Essex County, New Jersey?
In Essex County, New Jersey, during the 1800s, the indigenous people were the Lenape, also known as the Delaware Indians. They were Munsee-speaking clans, including subtribes such as the Hackensack, Yanticah, and Aquakanunk.
We knew that the other day, the Delaware. Yeah. Yeah. And it's so deep. And this will help you when you do your ancestry. So I told Ruthie the other day, we were on the phone talking, and I said, Ruthie, you need to dig deeper. We need to do something. We all need to order our ancestry. Order the most expensive one to tell you a little deeper where you come from. I found out that Ruthie came from West Africa. We need to do that. What you say? I do want to. Rockland County, New York. Well, New York has already done told you that they're going to have the Delaware Indians and stuff. So, if we all did our ancestry.com and we all got our results back, we could probably dig deep. You might, as a matter of fact, Ruthie had Burkina Faso. How do I feel about the Supreme Court? I think the Supreme Court is a joke, and I think that it's taking the federal court to flip the Supreme Court. It was a federal judge that stopped him from messing with our voter stuff. I told Ruthie once we get our results. Let me tell you what I was going to tell y'all. So the Prime Minister Abram of Burkina Faso in West Africa has said, if you can prove you're from that area, I think they were giving people 2 acres of land and was letting them come back and build or do whatever you want to, but they will automatically give you citizenship. Burkina Faso has a lot of gold, and he took their gold from America and from the French and said they would control their own gold. Since he's been the president there, they have tried to hurt him, if you know what I mean, 16 times. He is growing that part of Africa. He is doing great things with that part of Africa. He has built new apartments and put electricity and water in places that they did not have them. He's trying to give the people their life. How did he do it? By getting the money that the French was taking their gold and just giving them a percentage of what was theirs. So they had to go to war to get their stuff back. If you realize that you might be entitled to some land, I'm going to leave you with this thought, and I want you to think hard on this. The Bible says everything that the cankerworms took, he would restore. Now, you can't steal somebody's land and their life and build this fake love on it and think that Jesus wanted you to hang people from trees, spit in their face, ape them and treat them any kind of way, but break them in the name of the Lord. And now you want to turn this into a Christian country. Ain't that just like them? Because they're not like us. And so therefore, if you take the time to find out where you come from and what you might be connected to and what tribe, you might as well find out what tribe you come from. It's going to take you all the way across the water. The information you're going to find on Ancestry DNA, I'm going to tell y'all this right now. They ain't gonna mention no Indian tribes. They ain't finna tell you come from a certain tribe. You got to do your own homework. First, you got to figure out what was the name and what area of the Atlantic slave trade area you came from. Then you got to determine how much of your blood has been switched up and changed. Ruthie has a French experience along with Scott Irish. The Danish and, Denmark and a little bit of the 1% of stuff like that. That's just letting you know you got it in your blood. I stayed on the phone with Ruthie for 2 hours, y'all, and I don't understand on it like that. Unless I'm talking to Willie, and that's a good hour. So, the kits are not cheap right now. They're about $100. But let it be the best $100 you got. Because you could be entitled to some land. Well, I'm glad you celebrating your family reunion. Jeanette, I'm so happy. I love you. Have a good time. They did bring those also, Deacon Calvin. Let's not just say the Spanish brought hogs and cattle to Florida, but let's talk about who really brought diseases in the United States. It wasn't even the Spanish at first. It was the French. When they came from Europe with their nasty self, sleeping with animals and dogs and cats and everything, they came here with different diseases that we didn't have. They brought all kind of diseases to the United States. All kind of fevers here. That's just like right now, you can't go, I just can't get on no plane and go to Africa without getting a bunch of shots. Africans can live with malaria. Malaria would take me out of here. We can't drink the water that they drink. Our bodies have not accustomed itself to it. I'm not saying you wrong. What is it? You bored? Pick that up.
No, I threw it up.
Huh?
I threw it up.
Why? You didn't stay down? Get your ginger ale for your stomach. And go lay down. Go in at work, you go lay down. She said she don't feel good. Might be a little bug in the air. So I told her to get her ginger ale. Because she don't, it's hot out there too. And she ate a little ice cream last night. So her stomach might be messing with her a little bit. Thank you for the stars. Thank you, Miss Cynthia. Y'all, I don't know why my numbers dropped, but they did. But I promise y'all, we can get somewhere. You get somewhere with me. I'm going to do my own. Because, see, I was talking to my cousin Janie yesterday. And she called me back, Ruthie. And she explained to me, I did tell you that. And she did the Buford side of my family. My grandmama side. She don't got no fever. Come here, let me feel your head, Mooka. Something I messed her stomach. No, she ain't got no fever. You can go lay down. Need me, let me know. Maybe after your stomach settle a little bit, you can chew. And I know how you is too. She don't like certain things. That medicine probably didn't taste good. It ain't the best tasting, you know what I'm saying? Look, once these kids get up and get their bath, it's the summer. I don't force them to sit up. They can sleep. She can sleep all day long if she wants to. Huh? Say what? Okay. She can sleep and rest as long as she wants to. I don't know, baby, I don't know. She haven't ate nothing crazy. She ate some of her sandwich today, not much. I don't think she ever had one yet, Tanya. And she throwing up. So she had a little ice cream last night. They made pizza yesterday, their own pizza. She ain't really ate nothing. She might just have a little. Y'all know yesterday I couldn't barely make it. My stomach hurt so bad. Baby, Avery ate and went to sleep. Avery ate and went to sleep. Yeah, she just might have a little slight bug going through there. Oh, we are ready for a nap. I already done TikTok one time. I got to go back again. Yeah, she might have something that hit her all of a sudden. Because they went walking at the park yesterday. And I didn't buy them out to eat yesterday. No, it wasn't at the same time. Oh, they eat that all the time. She had that later on. Yeah, it might be a one-day virus. Avery done ate and went to bed and finished. Avery, got anything else you want me to wash when I start this load of clothes?
No.
Come put the clothes in the washing machine for me.
Clothes.
Yours. Your basket is in there. And then take it back to your room.
But I didn't wash my clothes.
No, it's some more dirty clothes and I'm finna wash Nuke's. That's why I put some of yours in there. Come on. I already done got them.
Oh.
I just need you to load the washing machine up so I can put the liquid in there and start washing. It might be. It might be. Ruthie, can you please let me know when you're going to leave? Because, baby, I had a good game going and you left with my gloves. But Godmother was on there. And she had one that saved me. Because, honey, Winnie Baby played for me this morning.
Washing machine?
Yeah, I'm finna wash them. Nuke put her clothes in the washing machine. Today I was on live. Avery is, and it didn't bother her. I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch the replay so I would know what's the subject. Okay. We just been all around the place and we've been talking about the certain Indians that dwell there. But let me tell y'all this. You just focus on enjoying your family reunion. And we talked about Texas gonna make all children have to read the Bible. And then I tried this romper room jumper on for Melody. I got it in orange and I got it in this blue. And I'm gonna go get out of it because I'm gonna probably wear this one tomorrow. Because I had this one on. And she asked me where did I get this one. Huh? Hold on, let me show her where to put the... Look at her wanting to learn how to put the stuff in. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I don't walk good. I'm going through, ain't I? Y'all come. Okay, let me see. You pour it in the cup. Right there. Fill it up. Watch out. That's all right. That's all right. You can take one of your shirts or something out there and wipe that up. Daddy showed you how to do that. Get that shirt and wipe it. Towel, yeah. Wipe that up. Wipe it good, baby. And then get the fabric softener and put it right here. Uh-huh. Just pour it in there. We got any? Is it any more? I think it's not in there. See if it's any more over there hidden. You know how to turn it on? Shake some beads in there. Hold on, y'all. Okay, that's enough. We gotta tell Dad about her fabric softener. Let the lid down, push it in. Let the lid down. Press over here. No. The circle button. Right here? Okay. Press play right here. Hold in and press it. Okay. It's locked. Let go. Let go. Okay. Get my stuff off of the kitchen, off of the dining room that I got in here. Get all this stuff off and bring it to my bedroom. Okay. Oh. Keep moving, y'all. What you say? You say what? Y'all. Oh, come on. Thank you. Come on, plug me up. Plug me up. No. I'm gonna go lay sleep for a while. And then I'm gonna come on TikTok. Take my shoes off. Yeah, she'll say no, but she gonna do it. Oh, my foot hurt. Oozy. I even know how to squeeze my foot like can't nobody else. Okay. Next shoe. Feel like my knee gonna pop out of play. All right, y'all. I think it's time for me to get off of here for a while. I love y'all. I've been on here for, let me see if I gave y'all time. 1 hour and 16 minutes. I did 1 hour and 30 minutes. So I've been on here for almost 3 hours today. So I'm going to give myself a break. I'll be back on TikTok later on this evening. My husband probably going to take me to get fish. So I'm finna get out these clothes and put a gown on and get in the bed for a while. And my new comforter, and this isn't my new comforter I just put on the bed that what's the name gave me. So I just want y'all to know when y'all give me stuff, I use it. I use it. So she sent me a comforter, Millicent. And I had the housekeeper put it on the bed. And so with that being said, I'm going to lay down for a while. Pull my little covers back. And rest and watch me some TV. Ain't these cute? I got them off the TikTok shop. They so cute. Something easy to wear to church. I'll be back. I'm going to go take my medicine and lay down for a while. I love y'all. See you, honeybees. Hey, Lady Mimi, I love you. Don't look at this outfit because I'm going to wear this another day. I just tried this big romper room on so people could see how the romper was fitting. And even big, you can get something too big. Deacon Calvin didn't say I look pretty. All Deacon Calvin do is pick at me here lately. He just said, Mama, that's big, mother. You see how he do me, Jonathan? All my life I had to fight. Why? Nothing but death can keep me from it. Every time I go to TikTok, it takes me to a boy playing a guitar. I don't know why they taking you somewhere else. Oh, Lord, thank you for Jesus.